to continue the conversation.
Yeah, you know, one of the things that I took away from yesterday, you know, it is just the beginning of the impeachment inquiry. But what was striking to me was we've been focusing on that memo of the one call that was made. But what we learned yesterday was there was a campaign to get this information from the Ukrainian president. It wasn't just the one phone call. There was like a repeated insistence on the Ukrainian government getting this information about the Bidens. And I think what was scary to me was you have the position of the president, which is the most powerful position in the world. And if he would use that position and abuse that power to investigate a political rival, would he use it to investigate a member of Congress? Would he use it to investigate a senator? Would he use it to investigate his business, you know, his neighbor, his business opponent? People should really be concerned about
You're talking about that call yesterday, the new that the president, according to the overheard call,
shows that it's not
the president made to Sondland, the ambassador to the EU, because remember there was the real channel with Bill Taylor and with these patriots that were trying to deal with Ukraine, and then there was sort of this weird channel of Giuliani,
the shadow government.
But here's the craziest part of that call: it's an incredible breach of security. Here's what it makes me so angry, because you have these guys that give you money in your campaign. It's like, let's make you EU ambassador, but you have no idea how to do diplomacy. You don't even think that the Russians are sitting on every single one of your calls about Ukraine. Every time I would call my dad as ambassador to Russia, he'd say, let me talk to you in person. We're not, because he understands it, he knows. And so the Russians, they have that in their back pocket. They can throw that out whenever they want.
This was a call made at a restaurant.
Incredibly stupid.
I'm like,
and the aid is going
it's like, I'll have a glass of Chardonnay, and by the way, the Ukrainians are on the line.
It was like,
well, but it's, you know, but you know, all I recall the Republicans saying is, we want to hear it, we want to hear from, we want to see it. Okay, so now you're seeing it, you're hearing it, they're telling you what their experience was. You tried to bully folks and try to take them down a little bit, but you can't do that to people who actually know how to do the job. They know what they're doing. They're saying, this is what happens, and they know what the Constitution says. I'm shocked that so many of the folks that are pushing back on this, like you said, are not saying, you know what? This was really reprehensible what he did. It was reprehensible. I agree with him a lot of stuff, but you can't do this. They're not doing that. So my question is, who are y'all representing? Who are you representing? Because you're not representing Republicans, because real Republicans say, hey, that is not okay. Quid pro quo does not work for us. Constitutionally, it doesn't work for us. Visually, it's wrong. Real Republicans are saying that. These newfangled people who maybe ate some Republicans and took their face or something, you know, because I don't know who those folks are. I've never seen anything like this where I've begun to wonder about who they represent and what they're
representing Trump. That's who they're representing. Only him.
You know,
even yesterday when that lawyer was talking, first of all, he was awful. Did you happen to see their lawyer speak?
I missed that, no.
Better with Celino and Barnes, if you want my opinion. I mean, he was really bad.
In comparison to Goldman, who's a career federal prosecutor.
They better get...
You know she's been watching Judge Judy, right?
He was terrible.
Well,
but they were talking to Trump. Jordan is talking to Trump, and Nunes is talking to Trump, and that's, for some reason, they're part of his cult. I don't really get
But these are the same Republicans that were irate when Obama, you know, had that secret conversation or the hot mic with the Russian leaders. If you're upset about that, and you're not upset about this Ukrainian phone call, am I living in the craziest world of all time? Because I feel like we have the facts, but people are not admitting that it's real.
Well,
it's insane.
It's also insane to me that they kept on saying, this is hearsay, this is hearsay, this is hearsay. Well, Linda Tripp, remember Clinton was impeached because of Linda Tripp's testimony, which was complete hearsay. She was on a phone call which was taped.
You remember what you want to remember.
Well, she was not under the desk. She was not under the desk with Monica. Let's put it that.
She was not.
That's hearsay.
So it's kind of, we're in an alternate universe, right? We're in an alternate universe.
Hearsay. That is hearsay.
We're in an alternate universe. You gotta bring it up.
You know, we try to be supportive of women on this show.
Just saying.
But something wonderful, I think, is happening, and maybe other Republicans who actually remember what this country is and stands for. Your dad. Tell everybody the news, please.
Yeah, this is something I can be excited about in politics. My dad announced this morning he's running for governor of Utah.
Yeah.
Which I'm you're right. I mean, you've met my dad before. He's an old school Republican, and he's just about let's just make people's lives better. Let's do what the party used to do. And I think as the GOP is going to be forced to rebuild itself after this period in time, I hope that he's going to be one of those leading voices and getting us to a better place, because he's not about making the headlines and about this. He's like, let's just make people's lives a little bit better so they get up in the morning and feel like they're happy to be alive. Not that hard.
Also, you know, your father's he's been stuck in Russia. He's like, get me back to Utah.
He literally has been stuck there.
Yeah.
Well, at least he knows who'll be listening in on his conversations.
Yeah, he's
Nobody
smart
but
enough
the
to do
kid,
that.
you know. We'll be